Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dreamers and doers, let me tell you something you already know. The world is full of doubters. From the moment you decided to chase something extraordinary, there were voices, loud and clear, saying, "You can't do it." They doubted you because your dream was too big. They doubted you because your background was too small. They doubted you because you didn't fit their mold, because you refused to live life on their terms. And now, here you stand, caught between the weight of their words and the fire in your soul. So I ask you this, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to let their doubt define you? Or are you going to let their doubt drive you? Are you going to crumble under their criticism? Or are you going to rise and shout, "Watch me"? Because this life isn't about proving to them that they were right. It's about proving to yourself that they were wrong. Think about the greatest achievers in history. Think about Albert Einstein, told he'd never amount to anything in school. Think about Oprah Winfrey, told she was too emotional for television. Think about Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team. Each one of them heard the same words you're hearing now. You're not good enough, but they turned those words into a weapon. They turned doubt into determination. And so can you. Look, the truth is, no one sees the world the way you do. Your vision is yours alone. Your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, they weren't put in your heart by accident. They weren't meant for others to understand. So when they laugh at your dreams, let them laugh. When they call you crazy, let them talk. When they say, "You'll never make it," let them wait. And then, go out and prove them wrong. Prove them wrong by working harder than they ever expected you to. Prove them wrong by showing up every single day, no matter how tired, how scared, or how defeated you feel. Prove them wrong by refusing to quit, even when every fiber of your being is screaming for you to stop. Because success isn't about talent alone. It's about grit. It's about outlasting the doubt. It's about outworking the doubters. Every time they say you can't, you say, "Just watch." Every time they try to pull you down, you climb higher. Every time they slam the door, you build your own. There will be moments, oh yes, there will be moments when their words echo in your mind. Moments when the climb feels too steep, when the night feels too dark, and the road feels too long. But in those moments, remind yourself why you started. You didn't start to get their approval. You didn't start to win their applause. You started because you believed in something greater. And here's the irony of it all. The people who doubt you the most, deep down, they're afraid. They're afraid of your potential. They're afraid of your courage to chase what they never dared to. They're afraid of you succeeding because it reminds them of their own excuses. So let their fear fuel you. Let their doubt light a fire within you. Let their words become the background music to your greatest comeback story. When they see you waking up at 5 a.m. to chase your dream, they'll call it obsessive. When they see you working weekends, they'll call it overkill. When they see you succeed, they'll call it lucky. But you'll know the truth. It wasn't luck, it was labor. It was love for the process. It was the refusal to give up. And one day, you'll look back on all of this. You'll look back on the doubters, the naysayers, the ones who said, "You can't," and you'll smile. Not out of spite, but because you'll realize they were your greatest motivators. Every no they gave you became another reason for you to say yes to yourself. Every closed door led you to build an empire they could never imagine. Every time they doubted you, you grew stronger. So here's my challenge to you. Stop wasting energy worrying about their opinions. Stop trying to convince them to believe in you. Instead, channel every ounce of that energy into action. Don't just talk about your dream, work for it. Don't just imagine success, pursue it. Don't just dream big, do big. Because the loudest way to silence your doubters isn't with words, it's with results. When they see you standing on that stage, holding that trophy, breaking that record, achieving that goal, they'll have nothing left to say. Because your success will speak louder than their doubt ever did. So, rise up. Take that first step, then take the next one, and the next, and the next, until the distance between where you started and where you are now is unrecognizable. Don't do it for the doubters. Do it for the version of you who once doubted yourself. Don't do it for the applause. Do it for the peace of knowing you gave it your all. Don't do it to prove them wrong. Do it to prove to yourself that you were always right. You were right to dream big. You were right to believe in yourself. You were right to keep going, no matter what they said. So now, it's your time. It's your stage. It's your life. And the pen is in your hands. Write a story so incredible, so unforgettable, that even your doubters become your biggest fans. Because the best revenge isn't anger. It's success. And the best way to prove them wrong? Be undeniable. But let me tell you something else. Proving them wrong isn't just about the big wins. It's about the little battles you conquer every single day. It's about waking up earlier than you want to, working harder than you thought you could, and showing up even when no one is watching. It's about choosing discipline over comfort, effort over excuses, and persistence over giving up. Because the journey to proving them wrong isn't glamorous. It's gritty. It's messy. It's exhausting. But it's worth it. Every time you push past your limits, you're proving them wrong. Every time you say, "I'll try one more time," you're proving them wrong. Every time you keep going, even when you feel like stopping, you're proving them wrong. They don't see the sacrifices you're making right now. They don't see the sleepless nights, the skipped parties, the endless hours of work. But that's okay, because one day they will. One day they'll ask, "How did you do it?" One day they'll say, "I always believed in you." One day, they'll wish they had your courage, your vision, your grit. And that's the thing about doubters. They don't believe until it's too late. They can't see your potential until it's undeniable. But you don't have to wait for their approval. You're not here to prove anything to them right now. You're here to prove it to yourself, step by step, moment by moment. Because success isn't built in a day. It's built in the moments when no one else is around, when the only person cheering for you is you. So cheer louder. Be your own biggest fan. Because for every person who says you can't, there's someone who needs to see that you can. For every doubter who says you'll fail, there's someone watching, hoping you'll succeed. You're not just proving them wrong for yourself. You're proving it for the kid who's too afraid to try. You're proving it for the dreamer who's been told, "You'll never make it." You're proving it for every single person who's been underestimated, overlooked, and undervalued. Your journey isn't just yours. It's a light for others. Every step you take is a reminder that doubt doesn't define destiny. Every win you achieve is proof that the impossible is possible. And here's the truth they don't want you to know. Doubt is their weakness, not yours. Their doubt says more about them than it does about you. Their doubt is a reflection of their fear, their insecurity, their inability to dream as big as you do. But you're different. You don't see limits. You see possibilities. You don't settle for average. You strive for extraordinary. You don't listen to the noise. You focus on the goal. So keep going. Keep building. Keep climbing. Every step forward is a step closer to the life they said you'd never have. Every step forward is a reminder that you are stronger than their words, tougher than their doubt, and braver than their fear. And here's the thing. The road won't get easier. The higher you climb, the louder the doubters will get. The closer you get to success, the more they'll try to pull you down. But let me tell you something, they can't stop you. Their words can't break you. Their doubt can't define you. Their fear can't hold you back. Because you have something they don't, the courage to keep going. The courage to bet on yourself when no one else will. The courage to stand tall and say, "I'm not done yet." So when the days get tough, and they will, remember why you started. Remember the fire that burned in you the day you decided to go after this dream. Remember the moment you said, "I'm going to prove them wrong." Hold on to that fire. Protect it. Feed it. Let it guide you. Because every step you take, every mountain you climb, every battle you win is bringing you closer to the person you were born to be. And when you get there, when you stand on the other side of their doubt, you'll realize something incredible. It wasn't about them at all. It was about you. It was about becoming the person you always knew you could be. It was about turning potential into power, dreams into reality, and doubts into fuel. So don't stop now. Don't let their words hold you back. Don't let their fear dim your light. Keep going until the only thing left for them to say is, "Wow." Keep going until they have no choice but to admit they were wrong. Keep going until you look back and realize you've done something extraordinary. Because you can. Because you will. Because you're unstoppable. The world is full of doubters, but you're not one of them. You're a believer. You believe in hard work. You believe in resilience. You believe in yourself. And when you prove them wrong, when you stand at the top of the mountain they said you couldn't climb, you'll inspire others to believe too. And when you prove them wrong, it won't just be about the achievement, it will be about the transformation. You'll look in the mirror and see someone who defied the odds, someone who didn't settle, someone who refused to give up. And that person staring back at you, that's someone to be proud of. Because proving them wrong is not just a destination, it's a journey. It's the journey of becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever thought possible. It's the journey of discovering your true potential, of realizing that there are no limits except the ones you impose on yourself. Every setback along the way, it's just a setup for your comeback. Every failure you face, it's a lesson that's sharpening your skills, preparing you for the victory ahead. Every obstacle in your path, it's a chance to prove, yet again, that nothing can stop you. And when you feel like you can't take another step, remember this: you've already come so far. The person you were yesterday couldn't handle today's challenges, but you can, because every day you're becoming stronger. Every day you're getting closer. They might not see it, but the progress is there. It's in the way you push yourself a little harder. It's in the way you refuse to let excuses hold you back. It's in the way you keep showing up, even when it feels impossible. That's what proving them wrong is about. It's about showing up when no one believes in you. It's about believing in yourself when no one else does. It's about knowing, deep down, that you were meant for more. And let's be real, this isn't just about them. It's about the version of you who doubted yourself, the version of you who almost quit. It's about proving to that person that they were wrong too. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need their approval to chase your dreams. You don't need anyone to tell you what you're capable of, because you already know. Every great story starts with a struggle. Every hero faces moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The ones who succeed refuse to quit. So don't quit. Not now. Not ever. Keep moving forward, even when it feels like the world is against you. Keep believing in yourself, even when their voices are louder than your own. Because their doubt is temporary, but your success will be eternal. Their words will fade, but your legacy will remain. And here's something incredible. The harder they doubt, the sweeter the victory will be. The more they say you can't, the more satisfying it will feel when you show them you can. The louder their laughter, the louder your triumph will echo. Think about it. What's the alternative? To give up? To prove them right? No, that's not who you are. You were born to fight for this. You were born to rise above this. You were born to win. And winning doesn't always come quickly. Sometimes it takes years of struggle, years of persistence, years of fighting for what you believe in. But every second of that fight is worth it. Every ounce of effort is building the future you deserve. So don't let their doubt discourage you. Let it fuel you. Let every no become another reason to say yes to yourself. Let every closed door remind you that you're building your own. And when you finally succeed, and you will, they'll see what you've always known. They'll see that their doubt didn't define you. It defined them. They'll see that their words were powerless against your determination. But more importantly, you'll see it too. You'll see that you were stronger than you thought. You'll see that every struggle was shaping you into someone unstoppable. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, your dreams, your journey. They don't get to decide what you're capable of. Only you do. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and keep going. Because every step you take is a step toward your destiny. Every step you take is a step away from their doubt and closer to your truth. And one day, when you're standing at the top of the mountain they said you couldn't climb, you'll realize something powerful. You didn't just prove them wrong. You proved yourself right. So keep earning it. Keep fighting for it. Keep believing in it. Because the world needs more people like you. People who dare to dream. People who dare to try. People who refuse to give up. And remember this. Their doubt isn't a reflection of your potential. It's a reflection of their fear. They're afraid because your courage reminds them of what they're missing. But that's not your problem. Your only job is to keep going. Because you're not just proving them wrong. You're proving that anything is possible. You're proving that dreams are worth chasing. You're proving that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you'll always get back up. Now go. Go and do what they said you couldn't. Go and become what they said you'd never be. Go and achieve what they thought was impossible. And when you do, don't forget to look back, smile, and say, "I told you so." So go, fight, conquer. The world is waiting for you.